While scores of Guyanese have been expending large sums of monies amid the coronavirus threat, and some are struggling to make ends meet, compounding the situation is the fact that several companies have sent their workers home without pay until the situation returns to normal. As such, Chief Executive Officer Natalia Israel, who has earned a reputation as a wealth builder, has some tips on how people can manage their finances properly during this trying time.
The first step is that you need to know where you are now. As in, get a piece of paper. On the left side, you record all of the things that you owe, all of the persons you owe, because you need to know that figure. On the other hand, on the right side of that paper, you record all of the things that you actually own, because you need to know in financial numbers how much you're worth. So that's the first step you need to know, because a lot of people, they're experiencing a lot of anxiety because they have bills, income is not here, what do I do, what do I do? So it is something that we will have to think our way through, minus the emotion, but think it through. So the first step is knowing exactly where you are, what is that figure, how much money you actually owe.
According to the CEO, if Guyanese were initially conscious about the importance of saving, they would have been in a better position now. However, she noted that it is not too late for persons to get on board and have an emergency savings activated.
6 months to a year of your expenses. If your expenses for the month is $100,000, you save that money. Therefore, if something happens, then you have that cushion, that reserve that you do not touch for times like these. Some persons have started that journey, thankfully, when we did that training. But for those of you who have not, it's not too late. The funny thing is that some persons are saying they're getting to save more now that they're quarantined, because where are you going to go? Therefore, this is the perfect opportunity to systemize your income, knowing specifically how much money you get, sectionalizing as to save. This saving takes into consideration your health if you get sick. It takes into consideration your emergency fund. Your spending would include your bills, exactly what are your mandatory expenses, donation, this would be your giving, this would also be for birthdays and special occasions, because has it ever occurred to you that, let's say it was your mom's birthday, but during that time, there was no money. Therefore, this is the section that you set aside for donating, for giving, and investment is the biggest of them all.
For those who love to spend money, here are tips you can do to eliminate expenses that you do not need.
It is simple because you have to set a goal. What is your goal? Of every area, you need to have an investment goal, something to grow your money. You need to have a spending goal. Therefore, there's something that we call play money, which means that a portion of your income must be play money. You work hard. Some of it must be set aside for you to spoil yourself a little bit. Notwithstanding, the reason that someone would decide to forego the barbecue, because that's my area, I would binge on that. But the reason that someone would forego spending on food and cooking was if they have a goal. If you have a goal that you want to get out of debt, that you want to grow your finances, it means that that goal, your why and your reason will be your driving force to save. Not today. Not today. And you have that time when you actually have fun and enjoy the meal outside of your home.
Outliers Zone is a financial wellness institution that helps individuals identify financial barriers to break free their paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and learn how to grow a legacy of wealth. Reporting for the Evening News, I am Shumar Allen.